Welcome to Get Your Mind Right. Today, we're diving into your questions and insights in our mailbag segment. Thanks to everyone who wrote in. Let's open up the mailbag.
Welcome to Get Your Mind Right, the world's only podcast made especially for digital marketing and merchant services professionals. Well, guys, I'm really excited about Mail Sack Friday today. And the reason is I got enough in this week's mailbag to keep us busy for many Fridays to come. And all of them have the same theme. How do I do better in 2025 than I did in 2024? And much like eating an elephant, we're going to tackle this question one bite at a time. Now, this week, we're diving into a topic that can set the tone for your entire year, and that is evaluating last year's sales performance. Now, this is meaningful because it's about reflecting honestly on your year, and it just isn't an exercise in accountability, it's the foundation for your growth. So, how do you honestly go about evaluating your performance? Well, sales is a numbers game, but behind those numbers are actions, decisions, and habits. Start evaluating your year, pull out your data, look at your key metrics, your total deals closed, your revenue generated, your conversion rates, and your cross sales. But don't stop there. Dig deeper. Ask yourself, did I hit my goals? If not, where did I fall short? If you did, how did you exceed them and by how much? Did you have goals? Now, if you say no to this one, wrong answer. Furthermore, if you said no, I'm willing to wager you're not happy with last year's results. So the next thing is what does your deal pipeline look like throughout the year? Did it remain steady or were there dry spells? If so, why? Do you keep a pipeline? If the answer to that is no, I bet you also did not have any goals. And the last thing is how much effort did you put into cross-selling and upselling? Now, here's the next kicker. Look beyond the numbers. The numbers paint the picture, but your behavior drive those numbers. For example, were you proactive in creating opportunities or did you just sit back and wait for leads to come to you? Did you follow up consistently or did some of your prospects you're working slip through the cracks? Now, throughout the year, did you refine your pitch or did you just retire on this or rely on the same old talk tracks all year? Honest valuation means celebrating your wins, owning your shortcomings, and being real about what worked and what did not work. It's really tempting to sugarcoat or justify underperformance, but real growth starts when you face the truth head on. Because the hardest part of achieving consistency in sales. And let's get one thing straight. Consistency does not mean perfection. Consistency in sales is about maintaining habits and practices that, over time, deliver you results. And it's hard. Why? Well, because sales is unpredictable. Some days, weeks, it seems like deals just flow effortlessly. Other times, it feels like you're running uphill, wearing uncomfortable boots, with a 75-pound pack on your back. Now, the biggest challenge to consistency, without a doubt, is distractions. Think about your day to day. How much of your time is spent doing what actually matters? I call them high payoff activities. These are things like making calls, meeting clients, and strategizing versus reacting to emails, managing administrative tasks, or getting sidetracked by social media. It's easy to let urgent tasks overshadow the important ones. Let's call these important ones from now on the high payoff activities. That's where we want to be. Another challenge to some folks is motivation. Let's face it, even the most seasoned sales pros hit slumps. The grind can wear on you, especially when you're not winning enough. Staying motivated is tough when rewards feel distant. Lastly, consistency is often hindered by lack of planning. Without a clear roadmap, a spoiler alert, your roadmap is goals and pipeline, it's really easy for you to drift from your mission. If you're not setting daily or weekly targets, you're tracking your progress and making necessary adjustments, you're relying on luck. And luck is not a strategy. So all these things being said, how do you improve your consistency? Well, the good news is that consistency is achievable with the right mindset and tools. Here's a few tips. Number one, stick to your schedule. Block time for your highest payoff activities, prospecting, follow ups, and pitch prep. Treat these time blocks as sacred. The more structured your day, the less room there is for distractions. Number two, leverage automation. Use CRM tools to track leads, automate reminders, and manage your pipeline. Automation ensures you don't forget to follow up or you miss opportunities. The third thing, and this is a big one, find out what your why is. When you're having a tough day, reconnect with your purpose. Once again, this is a hard job. What is your purpose? Is it providing for your family? Achieving financial independence? Remembering your why keeps you going when your motivation fades. Number four, practice resilience because sales, much like life, is full of no's before you get to a yes. Instead of letting your rejection derail you, use it as fuel. Learn from it, improve your pitch, refine your strategy, and move forward. Number five, measure progress. Check your performance weekly. Did you hit your high payoff activity goals? If not, why? Adjusting in real time helps you stay on track instead of waiting until the end of the quarter to course correct. And sixth and last, celebrate wins even if they're small. Consistency builds over time, and celebrating incremental victories can keep your momentum going. Did you just close a tough deal? Did you make some extra calls today? Did you stick to your plan today? If you did, give yourself credit for that. Now, before we wrap up, you're not getting away from today's session without homework. It's your turn. Take 30 minutes today to sit down with your numbers and do a real evaluation. Be honest, no fluff, no excuses. It's okay to lie to me, just don't lie to yourself. What was your biggest win of 2024? What was your biggest missed opportunity? What was your biggest loss? As painful as it might be, write them down. Next thing I want you to do is identify one habit to start next week. It could be any number of things. Be committing to 10 extra calls a day, scheduling an hour of prospecting each morning, or finally setting up your CRM system correctly to service you better. These small incremental changes all lead up and add up to big results. And here's my final thoughts for today. Evaluating your sales year is not about beating yourself up. It's about learning. Every deal you closed and every opportunity you missed has something to teach you. By taking the time to reflect and plan, you're setting yourself up for a great 2025. Now, as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How did you evaluate performance? What's the biggest challenge you face in staying consistent? Send me your answers, and maybe your insights will be featured in a future episode. So until next time, keep your mind right, stay consistent, and remember, success starts with self-awareness. I'll see you back here on Monday.